Welcome to the first episode of Rogue Burner. If you're listening to me, then chances are you're like most Americans, you're out of work. Why are 10 million American men out of work? Well, let's get into the issue. I've got a bunch of friends, went to college educated guys. Some have went in the military. Some of it just kind of, struggle with jobs, trying to find good jobs, bouncing around from construction to corporate to, customer service kind of jobs. And I think one of the biggest things, with people my age, I'm a millennial, is that, who the heck really wants to work at McDonald's or Burger King or Chick-fil-A? I don't. I mean, do you want to work? I mean, maybe Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has really good food. And apparently, it's a great environment to work at. But I mean, have you seen the people that work at Chick-fil-A? I'm introverted. Most likely, if you're here listening to me, you're probably an introvert as well. I don't want to work at Burger King or McDonald's. If you got a college education, it's even worse to work at McDonald's or Burger King or to go get a construction job or, do any of those kind of things. And I think there's some fugazi going on with the numbers. So I just got on Google, and the reason why this is the first video is because I feel like this is the first time there's a subject that I actually feel like nobody's actually talking about. Like, why are there 10 million men out of work? 10 million, not 1 million, not 300,000, not 7K, not 10 men, 10 million men. And just in 2023, the reports were there were roughly 7 million men, ages 25 to 54, who are believed to be not working. And in 1 year, we added 3 million more men to the economy. Man, just thinking about those kinds of numbers, that's a lot of people not working. All right, so back to story time. Let's do a little story time. One of my friends, we're gonna call him Jeff. I know a Jeff, but it's not the Jeff I know. We're using a different name. So Jeff, if you come across this, I'm not talking about you. Back to Jeff. Now, he's a software engineer. Got 5 years of experience under his belt. So technically he qualifies as at least having the 3 to 5 year minimum to be able to get a tech job. And he's been unemployed for a year and a half. Let's see, he's 25, lives with his mom in her basement. Yeah, right? Stereotypical. It's not sounding good. Doesn't have a girlfriend. Doesn't have kids. And I know about his story very intimately. We've had deep conversations about life and love and everything else in between. And so I was asking him maybe a week ago. We had a conversation, and I'm asking him. I'm like, dude, you've been out of work a year and some change, right? And like, people weren't laying off a bunch of tech jobs then. Well, I guess kind of. Once Elon Musk took over at Twitter and changed it to X and got rid of everyone that really wasn't an engineer to save the company, because they were hemorrhaging money over there. So he cut off all of the people that didn't really have skills that were useful. And, that helped save the company. And so, long story short, my friend Jeff, he's living with mom, and, there are no tech jobs that have actually given him interviews in a year and a half. He hasn't been interviewed for a tech job in a year and a half. And so we're having this conversation about, like, what is he going to do? Because like a year and a half, he's bled through all of his savings. He's already subsidized, or not subsidized. He's already cashed out his Roth, his IRA, cashed out his 401k, and he's on his last $200 to $300. Car paid for. That's one of the upsides. But again, insurance, gas, right? Maintenance. What if one of his tires goes out? How is he going to be able to fix the tire? So that just really has me thinking about like a lot of people that had really specialized skills, and now they're, I guess, I don't know. Software engineering isn't very specialized with the big push in AI and a lot of stuff going on with the blockchain, the bust of NFTs. I didn't buy any of those NFTs. People were trying to get me to start an NFT, buy some NFTs. Right? And I think, it sounds like a great idea when you first find out that like, hey, I could just make some stuff on a computer and sell it for hundreds of dollars. Well, the people that made it, and the people that were first, they made a bunch of money. And then everyone else, they lost money. And so that's not really a sustainable idea. Here's what I think is going on with the market. I think we're moving into a time of hyper specialized skills, and I don't mean specialized skills in the sake of, for the sake of, industries. I think the people that are going to be successful now are like, I do this one thing, right? But like, I can do 7, 8, 10 one things very well. I think that's where we're going. So, stuff you guys don't know, behind the scenes, I'm playing around with AI. I am looking towards the future, and we're gonna experiment, and we're gonna make things, and we're gonna teach people how to make things on some of my other channels. So this is the first one. I just wanted to like make the first video, get it done, force myself to make the first video, right? I think that's kind of how people start the YouTube journey. You got to at least make one video, and then another video, and another video. So closing remarks. If you're, unemployed like most of us, entertainment is always open. There's always going to be a need for entertainment. There's always going to be a need for clothing, food, plumbing, electrical work, HVAC, at least for the time being, hyper specialized skills. And so with that being said, brothers, I wish you guys good luck and Godspeed.